Hello there, this is Coach Sammy33, and we're here to talk about the NDL Cup. We are in Group 6, randomized, a group of 5 team groups, the rest being 4. So the way the cup works is there are 32 groups, and it is round robin style. You play everyone in your group, your everyone's placed randomly, so you could have a group of death, you could have a very favorable group. It is what it is either way. A win is worth 2 points. A loss, you get nothing. Tiebreakers are determined not by head to head, but by point differential. So if you can have convincing wins, you put yourself in a good spot. And that is just how it plays out. You advance into the bracket of 64, and then it is single elimination from that point on. I am in a group of 5, so that gives me 4 games to play. And we'll take a look at what we've got: 2 at home, 2 on the road. Well, we're going to start out at home, and as you can see, that's a definitely not necessarily a group of death. I mean, it could be worse. It could be their rival Alabama, but Auburn clearly is going to be significantly better than Western Kentucky in 84 compared to 73. But we're at home. We're not playing on the road. I don't really want to have to deal with the SEC HFA. So facing Coach Weasel. Weasel last season had a successful season at Middle Tennessee. A tough loss to Jose in the regular season, wasn't able to get an opportunity for a rematch, but he did still finish 10-3, take Auburn. So he will fit well there, I'm sure, with their running attack. And we're just going to see what we can do to try to keep the game from getting out of hand. An interesting one comes second. So we're taking on UConn. Well, first of all, cool helmet. Or Dave, we've never played against each other at all. Not in the cup, not in the regular season. So the first time that I will ever face him, and you want to talk about a long time bet, from season 2. And he has had UConn pretty much his entire time. Kansas this season, Rutgers this season, UCLA and Texas this season, but it's really been UConn a lot of the time. Season 30, he went 13-0, 10 wins in season 31, 8 wins in 32, and then 10 wins in 33. So this could be a fun one. I don't know what to expect. I know he has great user skills on the defensive side. His linebackers tend to be up there in league leaders in terms of interceptions. So I got the Brett Favre in me. I'm definitely a gambler. I'll be throwing at him, and we'll see how it plays out. Those will be the 2 home games we have. Cool thing about the Cup is stuff like this, because I've never played against him. I know he has people that he tends to play all the time, because UConn has they're an independent, so they have a flexible schedule. So the first time that I ever get the opportunity to play, and I hope it's a fun game. On the flip side, well, we're going to have to deal with some home field advantage. We're going to be on the road against West Virginia. This should be a kind of laugh when I saw this pop up, because we are podcast partners. So Coach Vic and I are on the Outliers, and we're gonna see what we can do against West Virginia. Offensively, it's just the difference of one. Obviously, I know from from our talks who I may or may not have to key in on defensively, but that defense that he has is much better than mine. 80 versus 68. Obviously, a power school, they're going to have more talent in general defensively than a G5 school, and probably be a little bit more physical. But we do have some speed, so we'll try to see if we can scheme some stuff up. It'll be our first time playing, and I do know this will be the toughest home field advantage I will have to deal with for the entirety of the season, unless we make a bowl game and have some crazy matchup. So at least I can get this knocked out the way early in terms of home field advantage, and it lets me work on some things. So we'll see how this goes, but I'm sure it'll be some. It could be bragging rights potentially off the mic between the two of us. And then lastly, our last game in this group will be against Black Rain at UNLV. He's had UNLV for the last 5 seasons, so I'm sure he knows them very well. The last 2 seasons in a bowl game, 7 wins in season 33, 8 in season 32. It will definitely be interesting. And again, another guy that's been a vet for quite a while. He's been in the NDL since season 10, and he's had UNLV for the last 5 seasons. Has not had them before. He is also a UNLV alum, so it'll be fun. And we actually have matched up against each other. We've played against each other once, all the way back to season 17. He had Kansas State, I had Nebraska, and I lost 20-7. He was at home, so we'll be at home here too. So this is going to be a very difficult block, putting it nicely, or division, group, whatever you want to call it. Is 77 for UNLV. So just in terms of talent, you got 77 for UNLV, UConn rated higher, and then Auburn and West Virginia significantly higher. So we'll do the best we can. Give us the chance to work on some stuff. I don't play a whole lot of scrims. I think I've played 2 scrimmages since the NDL has been back. So this will be the time for me to get to work on some stuff and make some decisions on terms of starters. What are we doing at fullback? What are we doing at that second tight end spot? How do I feel about the linebackers? And maybe we start the hard hitting strong safety. Decisions to be made. We'll have to see, how do I divvy up carries with the running back. This is my time to try to figure out some of that stuff before the season gets started.